we're going to talk about two major ways humans are affecting the environment, which is through greenhouse gas production and spreading invasive species. Both issues are serious, but there are ways we can all help reduce their effects. Slide 2: Greenhouse gas production, Xeon section. Let's start with greenhouse gases, which are closely tied to climate change and global warming. Slide 3: The problem. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane are naturally found in Earth's atmosphere and help keep the planet warm enough for life. But human actions have increased these gases way beyond safe levels. The two biggest causes are deforestation and the burning of fossil fuels. When forests are cut down, carbon stored in the trees is released into the air, and fewer trees are left to absorb CO. Burning coal, oil, and natural gas for electricity, heating, and transportation also releases large amounts of CO into the atmosphere. This buildup traps heat and causes the Earth's temperature to rise. This is what we call the greenhouse effect. Slide 4: The effects. This rise in temperature causes major changes in the environment. It disrupts the water cycle, making rainy areas even wetter and dry areas drier. Ice caps and glaciers are melting, which raises sea levels and increases the risk of flooding in coastal areas. Lakes and rivers can shrink or dry up, making fresh water harder to find. Wildlife is also affected. Rising temperatures and shifting seasons make it difficult for some animals to survive. Some species move to cooler areas, while others may die out entirely. And as farming becomes harder due to extreme heat, droughts, or floods, both people and animals may have less access to food. This creates a chain reaction throughout ecosystems and food webs. Slide 5: The solution. To slow down climate change, we need to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases we release into the atmosphere. One major step is switching to clean, renewable energy sources like solar, wind, hydro, or geothermal instead of burning fossil fuels. Using energy-efficient appliances, improving insulation in homes, and turning off lights or electronics when not in use can also help. In transportation, we can ride bikes, walk, take public transit, or drive electric and hybrid vehicles to reduce emissions. At home, reducing waste, recycling, composting, and using less plastic all lower the energy and resources needed to make new products. Finally, we should speak up, whether it's by supporting laws that protect the environment or encouraging companies and leaders to act. Small actions from individuals, when added together, can create big change. Slide 7: Invasive species, Xeon section. Now let's talk about invasive species, another big way humans are unintentionally harming ecosystems. Slide 8: Human activity. Invasive species are plants, animals, or other organisms that are introduced to a new environment where they don't naturally belong. They usually get there through human activity, like travel or global trade. Tiny insects or plant seeds can hitch a ride on boats, cars, clothing, or even hiking gear. In shipping, invasive species can be hidden in wood products, food shipments, or packaging materials. Sometimes, people release exotic pets into the wild when they can no longer care for them. This is dangerous because those animals can survive, reproduce, and take over ecosystems where they don't belong. Slide 9: Impact. Invasive species can cause serious harm by outcompeting native species for food, water, and space. Many invasive species have no natural predators in their new environment, so they grow and spread quickly. They may also bring foreign diseases or parasites that local animals and plants aren't adapted to fight. This can weaken or kill native species, reducing biodiversity and unbalancing the entire ecosystem. Graphs show that as invasive species increase, native species often decrease or disappear. This hurts not just the ecosystem, but also the people who rely on it for food, recreation, or income. Slide 10: Solutions. There are several ways we can help prevent the spread of invasive species. First, we can clean our gear, including shoes, boats, and outdoor equipment, before entering new environments. This helps stop seeds, insects, or other organisms from traveling with us. Second, we should take good care of our pets. Never release them into the wild. And avoid buying illegal exotic pets, because they can cause huge problems if they escape or are set free. In some places, governments encourage controlled hunting of invasive species to help remove them from ecosystems. This can help native species recover. The key is being aware and responsible when we travel, buy products, or spend time in nature. In conclusion, human actions like producing greenhouse gases and spreading invasive species can seriously